Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to From the Depths with me, Ep.3, and of course, welcome back very briefly to the sandbox mode, where I'm about to do a test with our prototype 2. We're going to see if the bombs now work as intended. They are now proper smart bombs, which should be tracking the target even once our bomber leaves the area. And by the looks of things, yep, that is significantly better than what was happening in the previous video. All of the issues have been solved, at least most of them, and now it's time to do some live testing in the campaign itself. Back in the campaign and straight into a fight versus the Buccaneer. 208,000 materials. Okay, so I am a little bit concerned about this. I was originally going to get the prototype out of this fight because it's programmed to not really go to particularly high altitudes. Even when it's trying to get above the target, it will stop. So I don't really think it's going to be able to get above the Buccaneer unless the Buccaneer doesn't stay very high up in the air. Also, I've seen some problems with our drone ship in terms of the flak, so I am very concerned here, but still, it's going to be a fun fight, hopefully, and we're going to see what the Buccaneer is. If I'm lucky, it's not the ship I think it is, which is a drone ship, and it's perhaps just a normal airship. There are a lot of those in Deepwater Guard, and let's see if I'm lucky today. Okay, so apparently I am indeed lucky. What I was thinking is, well, I can't remember exactly what it's called. I'm sure it was the Buccaneer, which was just a fairly flat-looking ship on the top, which had like 10 or so very, very small drones. Though it has been a while. Oh no, the flak does seem to be working. Not really hitting the target there much, but still. Yeah, there is no chance the prototype is going to be able to bomb this, unless the flak knocks out a lot of its flight capabilities. Should still drop its bombs, though, I think. Yeah, there they are, but this is even the non-retrofitted version of the prototype, so these aren't as good with their guidance. Never mind. The flak just tore this thing from the sky. Also, I feel like I've been clever here, but I really haven't. It's such a silly thing, but I've placed the ship here because its engine is broke at the moment from the last fight. So placing it on the land means it doesn't have to float by itself. Because this thing sinks if it has zero engine power. It's its like one major weakness. Flak is so good versus the Deepwater Guard, just because of their super light armor. And the Buccaneer focused almost solely on our prototype. It lost a bit of its tail, but not much else, because the prototype is essentially a flying block of armor. Well done, lads.
Listening. Moving out.
Okay, yeah, you have both taken a bit of damage there, but not anywhere near as much as I expected. So what should we do then? What I'm thinking is we attack over here. Ooh, why is there so many things? Two Sinners outposts, both at 0% health, and the fishing hole at 0% as well. That's weird. I guess they just haven't been built up yet. Maybe they need to build them off in the distance. Yeah, this one over here is built. In that case, what I'm going to do is split you up finally. Our drone vehicle is going to go over here to get repaired. Its engine is the one which is damaged. In fact, what I might do is just put a single repair bot on these things. I think that's reasonable, right? A single repair bot. It takes a long time still to repair them, but at least they can fix themselves after combat. Or, should I have the rule that they can only repair back at bases? Similar to the enemy. I don't really know. Feel free to tell me what you think in the comments. For now, I am going to just place down a single repair bot. There we are. Oh, yeah, I'm not meant to be able to build, am I, outside of my own areas? Okay, yeah, that feels far too cheaty. Never mind. That's going to limp back home. The prototype, on the other hand, is going to go like this. And is going to attack the fishing hole. It should have enough fuel and ammo to deal with that, and then it will return home itself. Over here, I'm going to build a bad darts, which we lost in the previous fight. And then I'm going to save up until I can build some more of our drone ships. Well done to that drone ship. Huzzah for flak. Well, the enemy doesn't seem to be defending this, so it should be a pretty straightforward bombing run. Destroy this! Oh, if you insist. Oh, but it looks so cool. Oh, that has weapons. I did not think it would have weapons for some reason. Please don't fire. 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 Thank you. There we go. Oh, a thing! So this is the lore of the pirates talking to us. I ain't no river rat. I'm an adorable river mouse. Look at you. You've gone and made yourself almost into a man. Got a bit of scruff on your chin now. My beard is down to my chest at this point, lad. I think I've got a bit more than a bit of scruff. You do. Now I know what you're thinking. Thinking that here's your chance to get your revenge for what I did to your parents and for taking that ship. Well, life's just tough now, ain't it? Besides, you don't stand a chance against me. I've learned so much from those shiny technologies on that old boat that I've applied them to my own prowler. And now, who now runs these waters? Also, you're dyslexic. Take that. You best just run along now if you know what's good for you. Or do you think you're up to take on your old pal, Sal? Well, I mean, I've just bombarded your villages, I have destroyed your buccaneer, and I've just taken several of your, harvesters, so, yes. You've probably lost many lives. I've lost a couple. I mean, it doesn't sound as good when this is the backdrop of all of those threats. Just complete destruction, my prototype just flying away happily, blue jets of smoke behind it. And by the way, look at all these bombs which didn't even get a chance to detonate. They're angry, angry needles. Oh, speaking of the Prowler, do you have to teleport all the way back before you can move? Really? Oh, no. At least one of those is a flyer. Oh, we're losing the prototype. I knew I shouldn't have left it unguarded. How long do we have? Not long. Is there any darts I can... Run! Darts! Go, go, go! By run, I mean use your jets! Don't actually run. We have a very short while before this fight is forced upon us. Let's see if we can get some of our darts to help protect the prototype. That's why I have to teleport back, because it's stuck in this combat phase. It's got at least one normal flyer. The Kalmar. Oh, I know what the Kalmar is. What is it? Oh, is it the one which uses harpoons? I think so. The Corsair is very cheap. Yeah, the Prowler's the main concern there, really. Because I think it has advanced cannons, which could do some damage to our prototype. Obviously, then, the flyer's a problem for the prototype since it just can't deal with it at all. No, our darts aren't getting here in time. The darts are quick, but not that quick. You know what? Testing, get there. A little drone ship. Get there, capture that, and then you can repair in this area. These darts ready? Yes, they are. Let's get them a bit further forward so they're ready to go. And then I think just saving up, yeah, for some more drone ships. I want the cram ships, and I also want our drone captain. I don't know what to do here. No matter where I place them, they are going to be turning to face us. That's something the AI does a lot better than the old AI. I'm just hoping to go straight for the Prowler. Come on, let's take out the Prowler. I believe in you. Oh, you're already damaged, though. Well, too bad. Oh, the Prowler doesn't have advanced cannons. Still terrifying, though, if it does get hit. Oh, don't get hit by harpoon. Go on, straight for the Prowler. No, you dropped your bombs on the Kalmar. And I still haven't had a chance to retrofit you yet. Since when did the Prowler have... Okay, that was a silly. Yeah, that's why the smart bombs needed to be retrofitted. They were clearly not working correctly, and I didn't retrofit them yet because I'm a dum-dum. That and I wanted to repair on my own space. So I was going to go here, attack that, and then move on out. You know what? Just go for the Prowler then, since it's closer. Look at it dodging those missiles. Ow, never mind. Didn't actually destroy any blocks then, that was pretty good. See, they're just not working correctly. It's because it's using remote guidance and it's using the AI's, what it's currently targeting. The issue is, it keeps on changing its target. I set them up wrong. Fully admit that. That's why the retrofit fixes all these problems. Oh, the enemy aircraft is a bomber as well. Okay, so there's two bombers that's not able to really hurt each other. Come on, just get close to the water. There we go! Some damage being done finally. Then the magnets will take over regardless what they're trying to face against. Actually, no, let's not force anything right now. But yeah, since when did you have laser munition defense? Oh, because it stole the tech. I get it. It's just slightly too fast for the magnets. They have 3 magnets on them, and yet no. I think I'm going to run out of fuel. No, I'm not. No, it has plenty of fuel left. Don't know where it's going, though. Yeah, that's a bit of a long bombing run. But okay, 2 damage. So, the Kalmar is gone, so now there's only 1 boat left, which is good for us.
Engaging now.
Why are you not firing your cram weapons at all? They are quite low gauge, but you'd still think they'd be able to hit us. Oh, some light fire there from the enemy flyer. Oh, here's the cram, and it bounced. It bounced. Once again, the retrofitted version also stays in the air longer and gets closer to the target. There we go. Knock out some of its movement, please. Ah, its movement's on the sides, not on the back. If anything, we're just making it lighter by shaving off its butt. Not the most thrilling example of the power of the prototype here, but of course this is the prototype, and this is the prototype before the prototype was more fixed. Did I mention that yet? These also don't have target prediction guidance or anything, so don't try and go where the enemy is, just where it was at the time, and obviously that's silly as well. Eventually we'll win, I think. It's just not hitting us. And we have a lot of fuel. We don't have a lot of ammo, though. What happens if I try and leave this battle right now? Oh, come on. Why do I lose my prototype and they lose nothing? I guess it is us giving up. If you kill the prototype, it'll simply return stronger. Please stop turning. If you stop turning, these might hit. These are the last shots we're going to get, though. There we go. Now, I am slowly converting materials into ammo. The problem is I don't have many materials either. This is such a silly fight. Come on, let's bring it down a bit more in health. It's almost too damaged. Yes, there we go. The Prowler is down. We have got revenge. Now what, though? Neither of us are going to be able to hit each other. Still. What we could do is change up our missiles into actual missiles, but that's... Oh, yeah, these are just so bad. So silly. We've gone into space. Why have we gone into space? Oh, because we needed some materials for our PID. Because, again, this is the retrofitted version. Oh, my God, this is terrifying to look at. Its job is done, and so it fell into the water's blue. Quickly. Yeah, we're still gonna lose it, aren't we? Oh, come on. I think those do have magnets, so these will hit us. Yeah, we just ran out of resource.
Listening.
Yeah, there goes the prototype. Still, we did destroy
Listening. Moving out.
the enemy Prowler and got revenge for our family.
Moving out.
Oh no, don't run away!
Listening.
That is very annoying.
Listening. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Listening. Moving out. Moving out.
Where is that
Moving out.
aircraft?
Moving out.
Our dart's trying to hunt it down, but I can't see where we're going. What we need is some, Oh, there we go. Yes, and intercepted. Oh, no. I'm also spawning in a base. Oh, whoops-a-daisy.
Listening. Listening. Listening.
Note to self, vendettas are bad. Stop doing this. Why are you doing this? Where's the enemy we're actually after? Is that it? No, that's just something else which is going to be a problem. There it is.
Engaging now.
That did nothing. Ah, they're all trying to get above it, that's why. I was wondering why their movements were so weird. Come on, Revenge Fleet! Today has not been the most successful of days, but at least we can get some revenge. Did I mention these missiles are very, very weak? Because they are. They're more designed for things like the flying squirrel. Or whatever these things are. Oh, they're adorable. They're so chubby. What are you doing? I don't know what you're doing, but I love how cute you are. There we go. The enemy is dead.
Engaging now.
Probably should target the smaller enemies, but they don't seem to be doing anything. So let's go after this thing. The Falkenheim. Probably being pronounced terribly there by me. One of our darts has lost a wing. Still airborne though, unable to fight. Not airborne, but still able to fight. Okay, this is like 10 minutes later, by the way, so I've probably just skipped a lot of this, because it's just been a matter of the darts are mostly airborne, they are doing tiny bits of damage still, only one of them is in the ocean. Nope, one of them's dead. Okay, so one's dead, the other two are still airborne, is what I was trying to say there. No, one has just now turned into a satellite. And the darts are continuing to be my most efficient, inefficient design I've ever built. They are slowly winning this. In fact, the enemy is now no longer capable of flight. Also, I need to build a blimp at some stage. If we hit the weapon even once, the fight's over. There we go, finally. No, did it actually detonate? Oh, does it not have any clips? I don't think it does. Oh, yes, it does. It's just not detonating. Oh, they pyrokinetic rounds. I thought it was using explosive. That would have been a bit more dramatic. There we go. So we've defeated that as well. That looks awesome just on the land there. Can we try to defeat this? It's all a matter of us running out of fuel. Yeah, there we go. We've just run out of fuel. What good timing. Still have a lot of ammo left, though. Look, our radar's on top, so we can still just about target. We've become siege weapons. Oh, our missiles have to bounce to get there. Yeah, the darts are just insane sometimes. I've just realised something. Look at this. So this is the moray, except for it's not finished, clearly. It hasn't got the back section yet fully operational. Hasn't got a lot of its weapons. But the basic shell is there. We need to capture this, and then what I want to do is retrofit and make this shell online. The darts have almost... No, the enemies are healing. Okay, so this fight's never going to be won by us. We're going to run out of ammo. So what we're going to do... End battle. Well done, though, darts. You did great. You did end up killing the enemy Sal's fleet. Which was the intention there. So you may return to get healed up. Now, though, I'm going to send a new dark group to relieve you. And we're going to try our best at capturing that moray. So we have the design. Oh no, it's been defended now. By what, flying squirrels? That's fine. Because I really want to retrofit that design. It's going to be a real pain, but I think it would be amazing. Because we're not actually getting the full craft. We're getting the hollowed out shell with bits functioning. I don't even think it has its AI. It'll be more us. Oh no! Flying squirrels are trying to get revenge on our dart. Our poor injured dart. Before we do any of that, though... Wait. The enemy didn't salvage my stuff! Or over there, yeah, they haven't got a chance yet, because, of course, the enemy simply ran away. We can rebuild the prototype over here. Okay, so all I need to do is build a harvester over here, make sure it has repair capabilities, and then we can repair the prototype. I can't remember what the simoon is. Or however it's actually pronounced. Whee! Hello. So put harvester down here. We'll defend it with the darts for now. And the harvester will be fitted with a repair tentacles so we can start building up stuff over here. So I don't currently have the materials to build. I guess it needs to be actually on some of these craft. That's fine. Just means we have 2,000 to build at any given time. Since we're not building anything more expensive than 2,000 a single block, That's no problem. This is the most stupid-looking resource gatherer I have ever built. And I have built some stupid-looking resource gatherers. It's like a little outpost more than anything. Well, it's not even that. It's a single little steam engine. The tiniest steam engine I could possibly imagine. Hey, these are running at 99% though, so it is working. It's not taking any damage, right? There we go. And yep, that's it. That's our little... That's our harvester. Well, it's a start, eh? It's a start. Okay, so miscellaneous. We want some repair tentacles attached to this thing. So now we can rebuild the prototype. Single dart versus single flying squirrel, I believe. Am I correct? Yes, I am. Oh yeah, we still don't have any fuel. Doesn't even matter. It's like it's pretending. No, it does have fuel. Did I just spawn you too high up in the air? Maybe I did. I don't really know what happened there.
Listening.
Oh, I just saw something trying to sneak past.
Moving out. Listening.
You over here, you need some repair bots. At least one, like I said before. I think one's reasonable. Maybe having the honor rule of only repairing in our own territory, though, even with repair bots. I don't know.
Listening.
Okay, we need to take this out, because there's a flying squirrel there. The enemy are kind of everywhere. Okay, the Corsair's heading towards us.
Moving out.
The Corsair's...
Moving out.
Is it a ship or is it a flyer? Because the prototype's almost ready. It's going to be a little while longer. It is a ship, but it's a very light ship. Darn, I got too close. It's a very light ship, so I think we'll be okay just throwing in the darts.
Moving out. Moving out. Moving out.
For now. Out of nowhere, a flying squirrel as well. Okay.
Listening.
Yeah, that's what happened. I spawned in the dart way too high up. Because it went to space, its new maximum height is like 700 or so, and I spawned it at maximum height, so yeah, silly me.
Listening.
Oh, that's the Corsair.
Engaging now.
I'm afraid flares do not work on the darts. Well, one of the ships went down very quickly, one of the darts there is. Yeah, the darts do so little damage versus any armor. After the Deepwater Guard, the darts are most likely going to be retired. So what happened to you two? Were you damaged? Yeah, just completely damaged. Spawn them in weirdly there, kind of lazily. My own fault. Now, the Corsair seems to do well better versus the darts versus things like the Flying Squirrel does. It's also a lot more expensive than the Flying Squirrel, though, to be fair. Oh, looks like we knocked out the local weapon controller of that one. I do like the Corsair. It's a very compact, very just nice design. I love these missiles. Sorry, these turrets themselves, though. Is it a turret on a turret? I think it is. So it's like a... So there's a one-axis turret on the bottom, then a... It could just be two sets of one-axis turrets, alright? So one on the bottom, then one on top, mounted sideways. Not sure. I'd have to dissect it to find out completely. Either way, though, I love how they work, so I kind of want to steal this. I want to steal it and then have dumbfire missiles, so essentially rockets. That'd be really cool. No guidance all on them, just really fast missiles aimed directly at the target. Again, this may take a while. Lovely.
Listening, listening, moving out, moving out.
Okay, let's return, heal you up.
Listening, moving out.
You can go there and capture that.
Listening.
The prototype is now on 50% health. Though I honestly just want to send the darts over here to take out the village because it's easier for me to focus fire on things. I didn't notice the rapier until I'd already started the fight, annoyingly. I just wanted to get in the fight with the Sinner's Outpost. It's going to spawn in damage because it turns out it's being repaired. I just wanted it to stop existing. Not the best timed flak there. Try again. This is insanely long range, though. There we go. The rapier's quite weak if we could just knock out that main weapon. Look at the range we're firing at. Yeah, the detection system's just not really good enough on this drone ship for long range. Remember, it's meant to have a parent ship with it to actually give it detection. It's only got the basics. And you can kind of tell. Thankfully, flak has a big explosion. And we are firing missiles as well, which seemingly are doing okay. They're also going off the detection, but they're a bit less needy. Okay, main weapon's down. The rapier is pretty much done for. Just wanted to ensure that they didn't get back to this space.
Listening, moving out.
It seems like it's always being repaired up, and I think the same's happening over here then, isn't it? Remember, these had almost no health yet, now it's 616. I think they had almost 0 before.
Listening,
These things just appear out of nowhere.
listening.
Yeah, we need some better satellite coverage. I love the fights versus the flying squirrels. Finally, our little anti-aircraft ship gets to do what it was made for. The fact that Darts do is better somewhat upsets me. Another Corsair has been sent out to intercept our flying squirrels. At least this time we have all 4 of them online, so we're going to be doing a lot more damage. And once again, the flares do nothing against us. Still need to set it so they drop their attacks a little bit later, but considering they're meant to be anti-aircraft, that's fine. One weapon instantly removed. If I drop the weapons, I meant to say fire the missiles. Whoops-a-daisy, we've dropped the missile launcher. I would say it's now capturable. Yep, all offensive weaponry is now offline. Let's be a bit of a pirate. Don't mind me just drilling into your brain slowly. Sure does take a while. Even with maximum points in Stormtrooper. Oh, and done. Also, the sound just completely broke. Yeah, I can't hear. Okay, that's weird. But still, we now have the Corsair. Which is great, because I want to see how those turrets work. More missiles for me. The darts are all okay, right? Yeah, they're all fine to go. Excellent. But before we start attacking things, so this can repair this, which is really annoying. We'll just have to burn through it, hopefully fast enough. I wonder where the mainframe is. I assume it won't be too difficult to capture this once we've landed and have access to it. I mean, it doesn't really have all that much armor. It looks astonishing. Once again, just everyone who's been working on these things, just round of applause. It looks amazing. But I assume its AI should be easy enough to capture. Oh, if this is one... Does this count as one? This counts as one, which of course it does. The AI might actually be on the moray, rather than on the outside. In that case, I have no idea where it is. Well, I'm hoping the mainframe's in here then, because this will be much easier to grab than going into the moray itself, but I will do that if we have to. Of course, only once we've took out the defenses. Oh, advanced cannons there did hit one of our darts, and it is going down. Oh, AI death, darn it. Okay, so that's not even going to be firing from the water. On the upside, we did take out the advanced cannon, which is going to be the bigger threat there. The cram cannons are unlikely to hit us all that much, or at least all that often. Please, prove me right, thank you. So at least our first hits were lucky. No! No, do not hit the moray, please. If you take out that thing's AI by mistake early on, I am going to be very upset and I will destroy you. Repeatedly. I will repair you and destroy you over and over again for all eternity. Just need to outdo that healing, which is going to be really difficult with these weapons. You know what? I think I should have brought more than just darts to this fight. In fact, I'm learning that today. Today is just, don't use darts for everything. Remember the whole specialist thing? Well, guess what? These are specialist vehicles, but you're using them like their general purpose. And it's not quite working out. As you can see, you can't quite carve through this thing's armor every time. That is the right place to hit. You almost went to the mainframe there. A couple of lucky hits and we can take this thing down. It's just a matter of getting them. So what I'm going to say is if we can kill the walrus in our current position or at least nullify its weapon, because the other one is stuck, it's been stuckless the whole time, as you can see it's a bit weird, then I will capture. Shouldn't have sent the darts, but I think they have done the job. Well, they have completely nullified the static defenses, and if this thing didn't exist, we'd be fine. And the walrus's weapon is now offline. The walrus can no longer fight back. Nothing can fight back. I feel justified for what I'm about to do. That's not its actual mainframe, is it? No, that's just a connector. I love this so much. But here's the question. Where on earth is the AI? I'm really hoping it's not in the moray itself. Where would I put the mainframe? That's a guy in a barrel. Good, good. You keep doing you. You know what? Once I take over this place, you can stay here. Okay, there we are. We've finally grabbed it. So there's a mainframe here, and I think there was a mainframe in the moray itself, which I destroyed, though I can't quite confirm that. Oh. Oh, as soon as we captured it, it started to repair the darts. So now the darts are actually killing the walrus. And they're being transferred materials and fuel. Whoa, this thing has loads of materials and fuel. And by materials, I meant to say ammo and fuel. Can I please stop healing this? That'd be great. So yeah, now that the darts are online, they will kill the walrus. Excellent. I'm just going to go ahead and destroy these buildings since they are defenseless as well. Ah, it's a little blocky fire. This is cool. So one more type of building. Gonna assume the AI is gonna be in here. Or it could be a bathroom. So much work has gone into these. Even the chimney works. Aha! It's in the very, very top. How am I meant to get there? Also, the walrus has been... Oh, there's whoa, I can really, really climb ladders. The walrus has now been destroyed by the repaired darts. Splish! How do you do that? Is that mimics or is it shield or what? There we go though, finally. So, that was a bit of a trek to get through near the end, but we have now taken this locale here. And I'm going to be busy at work fixing up the moray. So what I want to do is essentially separate the moray from the entire section here, the gantry, have the gantry here as a resupply thing, then have the moray as its own completed vehicle. I will not be looking up the normal moray for its blueprints. I want to just try and build this from the shell. So just detach everything, save the center, and build it in the sandbox mode. That's going to be loads of fun. I feel a little bit bad for how I captured this area over here, but it was completely defenseless at this point. And it's just going to be so much more fun doing this. Excellent. And the good thing is as well, this can actually repair the darts. Just have to sacrifice a water tower. Well, with that, I'm afraid I am all out of time for today's video. So if you have enjoyed, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that From the Depths is a series you wish to see continued in the future. In the next video, we're probably going to be building up the moray, or we could finally be building our advanced cannon craft, so that we have a true heavier vehicle in this combat. We need to stop using the darts so much. The enemy are sending way more enemies against us now, but we have a firm foothold. We also need to grab more of the resource zones. Also, this one keeps on messing up, which is a little bit annoying. Oh, no, it's not messing up. I just didn't have enough resource storage. Never mind. I keep on messing up. That's what I meant to say. This will look fine. And maybe I'll make a permanent version of these. Still, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye. I love being back in From the Depths. Capturing explosions, more explosions.